What will reunion look like with your twin flame? I thought this would be a unique concept for a podcast episode. I want this to be a short yet powerful video explaining how you can unlock the vision for the future of what your reunion will look like with your twin flame if you are someone who is currently in a period of physical disconnect or physical, emotional, mental, perceived separation from your twin in this lifetime. But before I get into the video, let me introduce myself. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. So very often I get the question of, what does twin flame reunion look like? What is that really? We talk so much about being in union with your twin flame, having a reunion with your twin flame. But really the unanswered question is, what does that even mean? What does that even look like for me in my personal life and with my twin flame counterpart in real terms? So that's what I want to talk about and kind of open a conversation about in today's podcast. Now, as always, be sure to leave me a comment under this video. Let me know what your concept of twin flame reunion is, either your general idea of what a twin flame reunion is, how to kind of define that, or how you define that for yourself in your personal twin flame connection, because truly the best part about this beautiful community we share together is the ability to respond to and support and really energetically uplift one another through being part of this beautiful collective here on YouTube. So if you would like to join your energy as part of our beautiful collective group of souls here, who for many of us are actually soul family reconnecting with one another, then be sure to subscribe to this channel. So what does or what will twin flame reunion look like for you personally? Now, the beautiful thing about twin flame reunion is that it is unique to each set of counterpart souls, meaning that for many twin flame couples, reunion could look very similar and often does, which is how we kind of get these blanket understandings of twin flame reunion as being very cut and dry, this kind of physical 3D romantic relationship, or for some, reunion is literally marriage, because that is how it looks for many twin flame couples, many sets of counterparts. But the key here is about twin flame reunion is that even within those kind of blanket generalizations, there are small nuances of differences. Just naturally, no two twin flame reunions look exactly the same, because your twin flame reunion is a unique kind of set of circumstances and blended ideals and visions and dreams that are jointly shared between yourself and your twin soul and nobody else. The other thing to know about twin flame reunion is that it doesn't for everyone necessarily need to look like having a marriage and starting a family. For many, many souls, this is what their soul intentions are for this reunion. And I will be getting into that kind of idea of soul intentions, because that's actually really essential here. But for others, this could look like having some kind of a stable, long-term relationship. Some twin flames in reunion could choose to live together in this relationship. Others could choose to live separately. Some twin flames could participate in non-traditional forms of relationship, or maybe they don't label it as a relationship at all. This is where truly free will comes into play. But what I mean by free will isn't decisions made from the ego self, but the manifestation of soul choices, soul decisions that were jointly made between yourself and your twin. Essentially, prior to incarnating here, you and your twin flame soul had a vision for what your ideal physical reunion in this lifetime would be if you were choosing to be incarnated at the same time as your twin flame, because of course not all twin flames are incarnated together at the same time. But if you chose to incarnate together in one physical lifetime at the same time on the planet, then you and your twin had a vision for what it would look like once your connection was fully balanced and harmonized on the energetic plane, and therefore able to manifest itself in a more consistent way in the physical 3D world as well. So when there are so many possibilities of what this reunion could look like for you, the real question here is, how can you know what that is going to be for you personally? And the answer is actually very simple. It all comes down to your pure soul desires, meaning what you desire in your heart and soul beneath all of the layers of projections from society about what society collectively believes love and relationship should look like. When you peel back the layers of the opinions of even individual others in your life, whether it's friends or family members, people in your life that may have opinions about what your connection should or should not be, or should not look like, when you peel all of that back and really get back to your core essence, there you will find your pure soul desires, the what does my soul truly crave from this connection. And the beautiful thing about this is your twin soul, as your perfect mirror, also reflects back to you, mirrors to you those pure soul desires. They share the same desires. We often say that twin flames share the same core values, although the way those values manifest in the form of belief systems and political ideas and social ideas can often look different. But beneath the surface, the core values are the same because the energy is the same. Well, the same is true when it comes to twin flames having a shared vision of reunion. Yes, on the surface, above kind of those layers of ego and above kind of all of those things and ideas that we absorb from others or from society, manifested from that space, it may look as though we have very different kinds of ideals for a reunion state with our twin. But if you truly peel back all of those layers, and once you get to that core, you share the same true vision for your future and for the future of this connection in the physical as your twin flame. So whatever you truly desire for this connection at that soul level in the physical is something possible and available to you, and speaks to actually what your soul's intended for this path. So again, this can look very different from person to person, but the key similarity, the thing that ties all twin flame reunions together, regardless of how they might look or present themselves on the surface, is that you have a strong, stabilized, energetic fifth dimension union with your twin flame in the energy realm, meaning that both you and your twin are balanced within, are integrated in terms of having a balance between your inner masculine and inner feminine. Now, of course, we are on an endlessly expansive soul journey through life, so this is never about perfection. This is about reaching a point where you are stabilized enough most of the time, the majority of the time, where you are balanced enough to be able to maintain more consistent and stabilized physical 3D interactions with your twin in the physical world. And once you reach this point, again, starting with that energetic stability, that energy union, and then from there having the capacity, the potential to have a more manifested physical connection, you can then build from that, kind of using that as a template, as a foundation. You can create or cultivate or build together whatever union state, whatever physical reunion your souls have intended and desire to create with one another. But remember, the key here is everything must begin energetically. And to assist you with this energetic balancing and stabilization between yourself and your twin, I would really recommend checking out my Twin Flame Surrender Subliminal. I have over 100 subliminal meditations on my website, soundandsoulful.com. So as you can see on the screen, I have subliminals for physical appearance, for mood shifts, for money, for love and relationships, but of course, specifically for twin flames, I have an entire section of subliminals dedicated exclusively to the twin flame path. And when you sign up for a free 7-day trial account as a member on the website, you can access any of my twin flame subliminals, as well as any of the other more than 100 subliminals I do have available to members on the site. Now, specifically in the context of this video, I really recommend incorporating my Twin Flame Surrender Subliminal into your daily meditation routine, because this will help you deeply begin to build that strong energetic foundation with your twin by actually balancing your own inner masculine and inner feminine energies. And the amazing thing about this is, as you do this inner work on yourself, your twin flame will instantaneously feel the pull of those shifts in a very conscious way. And over time, this kind of deep level energy work will allow you to build this 5D energetic union with your twin that will then begin to show itself more and more for you in the physical, in these forms of what we think of as reunion state or kind of reunion interactions. But because, again, you have taken the time for yourself, you have prioritized yourself and your journey enough to really stabilize that self-reconnection, that self-integration, and create that energetic union with your twin. So again, this Twin Flame Subliminal for Twin Flame Surrender is in the pinned comment and description box under this video. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here, for being a co-creator here, and also part of our beautiful collective and soul family. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next podcast.